Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, as we have a special game tonight as we conclude the second night of the opening week here in Season 9 of the CFSL. It's the debut of the MAC.
It is.
And we got the Toledo Rockets being the first team to show up on the CFSL field. They're taking on Florida State in Tallahassee. Not going to be an easy road for them. It's a tough matchup in your first ever matchup. A lot of guys don't know what to expect from MAC. We're going to get an opportunity to see it tonight. Matt Pack, what do you see?
Toledo, they got a tough draw. They got a playoff team from last year that has a lot of returning players. Toledo going to get a chance to come out here and show what the MAC can do, though. So, anything can happen.
Indeed, anything can. And Toledo's going to start with the ball. Adam Fuller, the former Buckeye, takes that one out. So we're going to get to see what Toledo can do here as they're going to start with the ball, and they'll start out at their own 28-yard line. First pass from Kenyon Milton, the lefty, is going to go to the right, and he finds Jacob Moore, the walk-on, who will pick up 3.
Well, Toledo's got a lot of walk-ons on their offense here, so we're going to be calling a lot of those names probably tonight. But that's a good first pass, picks up 3 yards. Nice and safe, kept it away from the defense for 2nd and 7.
You got to think that they're going to try to ease their way into this one.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of talent on offense. One of your 2 wide receivers is suspended to start the season. So you got to go nice and easy, as they do there. Skylar Baldwin, their tight end, going to come up with the catch there. So they get 7 yards in the first 2 plays.
All right, well, 3rd and 3, it's manageable. This is where you want to be at if you got to be in third down.
Milton going to throw it over the middle, and he finds Adam Fuller, the OSU transfer, who picks up 6, and they got a first down on their opening drive.
Adam Fuller, the one guy who has CFSL experience on this Toledo Rocket team. If you're going to go to a guy on 3rd down, it's a good way.
Receiver coming in motion, and they're going to go triple option. They pitch it late, goes to the walk-on Derek Mangum, who picks up 7, and so we were looking okay early on.
Derek Mangum. That was good play on first down there.
I formation now, and they're going to split their tight end Baldwin out into the slot. They go play fake, and the lefty Milton throws it to the left where he finds Skylar Baldwin for 9 yards and another Toledo. You got to like.
I like that.
I was going to say, you got to like that mascot.
I don't know his name, but I need to know it. If someone knows Toledo's mascot's name, please let me know.
Matt is a big critic of most of the mascots in this league, but he likes the Toledo mascot, and right now Toledo fans liking what they're seeing as the walk-on Jacob Moore picking up 16 and a first down.
Toledo put together a nice first drive here, Mike. This is impressive. Florida State, known as a very defensive team, got a lot of good personnel out there on defense, but Toledo being safe, taking the safe route, but at the same time moving the ball.
Kenyon Milton looking good, 5 for 5 to start his CFSL career as a MAC QB. He's going to come out in the pistol formation here as the ball's out to the 27-yard line of Florida State. He's going to take off, run, got some room, going to the outside, and Chaluk will wrestle him down out at the 15, a 12-yard run in the first down of the drive for Toledo.
Well, Mears is sending mixed signals in the chat. First he said that the name of the mascot was the Rocket Man, then he said it was me.
Handoff here, Fuller getting his first carry, and might have been why they shipped him out of Ohio as, he's still in Ohio, but Columbus, he was a little indecisive on where he was going.
A little bit there, long 2nd down here for the Rockets.
I formation, and they're going to bring the receiver in motion, play fake. Milton got plenty of time, now he's going to take off and run, why not? And he's going to get it down to the 8. With a pickup of 6.
Another short 3rd down. Kenyon Milton showing some good decision-making here, making some good throws, running well.
Well, I mean, if he keeps playing like this, he might have some offers to play in the big leagues next season.
Absolutely.
3rd and 3 in pistol formation. Going to hand it off to Fuller right up the middle. He gets hit hard and stopped short of the marker. Kevin Watts in on the tackle.
That's a lights-out hit by Kevin Watts we're used to seeing the big play. Toledo's going for it.
They're going for it. Why not? You're on
time.
the road. Hey, why not? They got 3 tight ends out there in the I formation. One of them coming in motion. Play fake. Milton over the middle. Touchdown, Jared Hendricks. And Toledo starts their CFSL career by a lengthy drive, and a touchdown.
Well, Toledo first on the board here. A lot of people not expecting a lot. 17.5-point underdogs. Still early in the game, but if that first drive is any indication, Toledo showed up to play tonight, Mike.
Indeed, they did. And the chat's going crazy with Toledo out to the early lead here on Florida State. So 5:54 to play, and Toledo with a 7-0 lead. What do you expect now from Florida State?
Well, all I know is there was a bet in league chat that if Toledo could just keep it within 17.5, that Squiddy would transfer to Toledo.
Well, he better start packing his bags if this opening drive was any indication. Flag on the return there.
Personal foul.
And it's going to be a clipping call. So this one's coming back as Gene Pettijohn not going to get his yards. Kevin Watkins is the one who made the penalty. He is a walk-on cornerback. And Tom Pence doesn't like what he saw, arguing with the ref a little bit. But nonetheless, they're going to start at the 22-yard line.
Well, again, Florida State, let's see what this offense looks like.
Handoff. And Vidar Loon going to start only a gain of 1 to start. And, the Chads, they're pretty fired out. They're like, oh, Toledo's got a chance here.
Yeah, the Chad is really, I don't say going against Florida State. I think they like the idea of an underdog pulling the big upset.
Donis Jackson back to pass. Blitz coming. He just gets rid of it. And Elijah Thomas will make the catch for a pickup of 5. And it's going to bring up a quick 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that was a good play by Toby Scott, the free safety. Came in, made the tackle.
3rd and 4, shotgun formation. 3 receivers out there for the Seminoles. Can they get the first down? Corner blitz coming. They pass it to the left. That one is caught. And wrestled down is James Bays as he picks up 11 in the first down.
All right, Bays does a good job extending the drive there for the Seminoles. Florida State coming out. Hey, this Toledo team has a little more star power on the defense than they do on their offense, so we'll see what it does.
Counter play, Vidar Loon, but he gets wrapped up and brought down. Trey Washington coming up to make the tackle, limiting him to a gain of 3.
And Loon is not an easy guy to bring down. He's a big, strong running back, and coming in here in his senior campaign wanting to make noise.
Read option, Adonis Jackson going to keep it himself, looking for some room, but he gets bottled up and taking down Robert Crone, the first guy in there. And it's going to be a gain of 4. 3rd and 4, second straight 3rd down coming up here for Florida State.
Well, Toledo making them earn it right now, making them work for it, not giving up any big plays, playing pretty solid, fundamental defense.
Jackson back pass, going to throw it to the left. That one is caught turning upfield. Making up first down is Jordan Lee as he picks up 14, and they'll move the chains.
We see some discrepancy there. Jordan Lee, the speed that Florida State has, especially at that wide out position, we're going to see a difference there in some of these matchups.
Handoff. Vidar Loon going to the outside, gets wrapped up and brought down. Not much room to run out there as he picks up 4. And right now, Toledo doing a pretty good job on defense.
Well, I'll tell you what I like the best about what they're doing on defense right now is they are gang tackling when it comes to Vidar Loon. Vidar Loon is not getting come after by one guy. We'll see it again right there. They're bringing multiple guys. They know they're going to need it to stop the big man in his tracks.
No gain there, and only 4 carries for 8 yards. A lot of people were expecting Loon to have a big game tonight, but right now Toledo not letting them have it. 3rd and 5 here. Third down of the drive for Florida State. Jackson going to throw it over the middle, slipping a tackle, and coming up just short. Vidar Loon not able to get the first down. Now, what will Florida State do? Well, they're going to send Sir Johnson on to try a 48-yard field goal attempt.
And that was Trey Washington who was credited with the stop there on Vidar Loon.
This kick is good, so Sir Johnson connects, was 18 of 19 a season ago, and he kicks the long field goal here for Florida State. But after one drive beside, Florida State trails Toledo 7-3.
Well, I'll tell you what, Toledo hung tough with them on that drive on defense. Now, it's important for the Rockets in this game that they stay within themselves. They do what they did on that first drive. They protect the ball. They don't put themselves in bad spots, and they just make a good drive to continue to move the ball on this Florida State defense. It worked the first time. They kind of had Florida State guessing there. Can they do it again?
Well, we'll see what they can do. Is the first drive an aberration or indicative of what we're going to see from Toledo this season? They're going to start off here in the pistol formation. Blitz coming. Milton's got a scramble. Gets bottled up but is able to, well, no, they're going to say he loses 2 yards there as Gene Holt comes up and gets the sack.
Well, he tried to scramble away, tried to get loose from it, had a little bit of blocking. You know, he lost 2 yards there. I think that could have been a lot worse. You know, and that's just a credit to Milton, seeing the pocket break down. But that was good pressure by the Florida State Seminole defense.
I thought he actually picked up a couple, but maybe my old eyes were up here, aren't seeing the field so well. Empty backfield here for Milton. He's going to throw over the middle, and that one is batted away by Rob Money, the linebacker who started his career at Ohio State in a senior season now, and looking to make an impact here for Florida State. 3rd and 12, as this drive quickly going backwards for Toledo. What do they do here? Milton going to fire it over the right end. First down out to midfield. Richard Miles coming up with the first down.
Richard Miles runs a nice route, breaks to the outside there, and we see it. There, just Milton puts it between 2 defenders. It's just it kind of throws it on a line there. Another good pass, big first down pickup for the Rockets.
Kenyon Milton playing big boy football right now, early on in his CFSL debut. Comes out in the pistol formation here. Going to hand it off to Adam Fuller. Goes straight up the middle, and he'll pick up 6.
Yeah, Adam Fuller, and if he, okay, that's the biggest run he's had tonight, 6 yards. It doesn't sound like a whole lot, but if Fuller can get going, running the ball, then that adds something else that Florida State has to think about.
Milton back to pass, throwing over the middle, and ripped out of there. Good play by the defense. Luma Talok in on the defense. Squiddy, who said that he would transfer to Toledo if Toledo kept within 17, says, now, honestly, I don't know if Toledo would actually want me.
Well, I don't know. It's possible.
Well, check down there as Adam Fuller makes the catch, fights hard. He'll pick up 2. It's going to be 4th and 2. I don't expect Toledo to go for it here.
No, I think this is well, never mind. They don't. They're pulling out all the stops.
4th and 2 from the 42. They already converted once. Why not?
Yeah, go for it.
Pistol formation, 2 tight ends. They're going to hand it off to the walk-on, and the walk-on, Brian Lewis, picks up the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, this Toledo team is like, no, we're playing live, in front of a big audience. We're playing our first CFSL team. We're leaving it all on the field.
Florida State shell-shocked a little bit so far. Milton rolling out. He's going to take off and run. Oh, and he stiff arms the first guy and then taken down as I believe that was a walk-on defender by Florida State. Just got face planted by the stiff arm.
Looked like Ron Newman out there throwing that stiff arm out.
Brr. Yeah. 2nd and 2. Skylar Baldwin coming in motion. And they're going to go triple option here. Milton's going to keep it himself, pushing his way inside the 20, down inside the 15, a pickup of 17 yards.
Kenyon Milton right now is making a lot of CFSL ADs look and say, wait a minute, how did I not know about this guy? Who exactly is this? Because he's going against one of the better defenses, better defensive teams usually that we see in
Florida State. 2nd in point or yards allowed and first downs allowed last season on defense. Handoff here, Fuller right up the middle inside the 5, 1st and goal, Toledo.
Okay, the guys in Vegas right now are looking at this going,
Yeah, well, the Vegas is cringing a little bit because it was a 17.5-point line in this game. Milton dropping back to pass, going to take off and run, but he gets bottled up and brought down there by Nate Francis. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I tell you what, this Florida State defense, I imagine, is going to tighten up here inside the red zone. They're going to make it really hard to find the holes for Milton. They're going to, Toledo's going to have to call some good plays on these next couple of downs, or else they're looking at a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Well, the fans were doing the tomahawk chop, trying to get the defense fired up. We'll see if it makes a difference here as we are close to the end of the first quarter. Milton dropping back to pass, going to check it down to the outside. Baldwin makes the catch, and he's going to get down to the 3, and that might be where we end the first quarter. Well, they're coming. Toledo surprised with everything they've done so far. Why wouldn't they try to get one off here? They're not going to be able to, though, but we've got a thriller here in Tallahassee. Toledo up 7-3, looking for more. You guys don't go anywhere. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube Live. Third and goal here as we start the second quarter. Jacob Moore, the walk-on, coming in motion. Milton going to go with the option, keeps it himself, turns it inside and into the end zone for a touchdown. Toledo is up 13-3.
Okay, guys. So Toledo showed up. They showed up to play. And right now, Kenyon Milton looks like he's not intimidated in the least in this hostile environment that he's found himself in.
He definitely does not. Robert Harrell, the kicker, the left-footed kicker, knocks that one home. 14-3 as we start the second quarter. And Chad is absolutely going wild as they cannot believe what they're seeing, but they're also largely excited by it. You talked about a little bit David against Goliath, and right now David is kicking Goliath in the teeth.
Well, and that's the thing. And I fully expect Florida State to, get it together here. They didn't look bad on their first offensive drive, but we're only able to get 3 points out of it. I expect, Adonis Jackson Company to get moving here.
We're going to go read option. Jackson going up the middle, fights through the first guy, and then brought down after a pickup of only one.
Okay, again, and they're gang tackling in this run game. But with Loon, we saw it there with Jackson. Jackson tried to go. There were 2 guys waiting on him.
If the rest of the season goes like this, Lee J, if not, they're going to hand it off here to Vidar Looney. He's going to break a tackle. He'll pick up the first down. 12-yard pickup there. I was going to say Lee J, the head coach at Toledo, if he doesn't wind up with his own school, he's going to be heavily sought after as a coach.
Oh, absolutely.
In the CFSL.
Absolutely. This, if he can keep this up all season long. But that run we just saw by Loon, that's more what we expected to see, I think.
Read option. Jackson going up the middle, and he is lassoed down by Steve MacArthur, the linebacker, 4-star freshman, and holds him to a gain of 2.
I'll tell you what, man, this is something else. What this Toledo team has put up here, in the first quarter and early in the second.
Enough. Loon runs through the first defender and fights through the second as he picks up 8 and another Florida State first down.
Yeah, and I think that Loon is going to be. We've seen it for the last 3 seasons that Loon gets better as the game goes on. And we're starting to see some of that power back move he's got.
Well, here he goes again. He's going to get out inside the 30, a 17-yard run. As he's up to 45 yards in just 7 carries. And now Toledo starting to show some effects of playing against this experienced team. Having a hard time with this run game.
Well, they are going to have a hard time. I mean, Vidar Lund is one of those guys who's hard to stop by anybody's standards. Toledo is doing a good job bringing a couple of guys at him. Loon right now, though, he's running through these single tackle attempts.
Kuma Chalote gets the handoff there as he picks up 4. Remember, back to last season had a great opening game as a running back. Second game, though, he was on the field. He was off the field a lot. Wasn't very effective. Was tired a lot. They took him out of being the backup. Now they got him back in there. We'll see how that plays out for him. Jackson's going to pass that one to the left, and James Bays makes the catch there and picks up the first.
It looks to me like right now Florida State's game plan is just keep it in the hands of these big-bodied guys. Just try to power your way through this Toledo defense, and it's working on this drive.
Keeper there for Adonis Jackson as he's going to pick up 3 as they keep this drive going. And, we're 12 minutes into this game. We're only on our 4th drive of the game. There's been some long drives, and this is yet another long drive as we're looking at the 9th play of it. 2nd and 7, and hit as he throws is Jackson. That one's going to fall incomplete. His first incompletion of the night. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
And that's Cody Wolf, the 3-star defensive end who got in there too. It got to him before he gets the ball off.
3rd and 7, ball at the 13-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers. Jackson back to pass, rolling to his right, going to throw for the back of the end zone. Overthrows his receiver by a mile, and Florida State's going to have to settle for another field goal.
All right, and they're going to bring Sir Johnson out, try to make this a 8-point game.
30-yard field goal here for Sir Johnson. Connected from 48 on his first one, and this one is good. So 14-6 with 6:28 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, and noticing Chad earlier, the Squiddy said, "Someone please chain me to the USC goalposts." Still assuming that they want it.
Well, I don't know. The way Milton's playing, I don't know.
It's at least got to bring up a question.
Yeah, there would definitely be some bait.
Yeah, Baines is a great quarterback, but Kenyon Milton is nothing to see.
Well, they need some more running backs, too, if they want Thrasher Baines, because he was great running the option, but it's a little sketchy throwing the ball last night.
You guys going to grow into that role.
Play fake, and the lefty dumps it off underneath. Skylar Baldwin, the tight end, active tonight, picks up 6 to start the drive.
Well, you know, they like you said, they don't have a lot of talent. You know, star-level talent on offense, and so they're getting Baldwin very involved.
Little screen pass goes to Richard Miles, and he's going to reach forward and pick up the first.
Yes, and my new second favorite mascot in the CFSL is doing the happy dance on the sideline.
Is Auburn.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Aubie.
Yeah. You can't beat Auburn.
There you go. I think the Toledo Rockets got to beat. Read option here, and Milton puts some moves on. He's getting to the outside. First down near midfield.
All right, and Kenyon Milton, 8 rushes, 53 yards, averaging 6.8 per carry right now. Tell you what, and they've drove almost back to midfield.
Well, the MAC team, this MAC team specifically, so who needs star-level talent? We just need a star quarterback. Milton's going to get dropped there, though, as he tries to scramble, and he's going to go down for a loss of 4.
Absolutely no need for him to go. William Robinson and Akuma Taloke both getting close to him there and not letting him get anywhere.
Latrell Graves in pursuit as well. So it's going to be 2nd and 14. Diving tackle there by William Robinson, throwing a little bit of athleticism there from the big defensive tackle. So 2nd and 14, ball at the 45-yard line now. 5:35 to go here in the first half. Milton makes an adjustment, dropping back, and lefty throws it over the middle. That one is caught. Robert Harley, the walk-on, picks up 7.
All right, 3rd and 7, a lot longer than what you really want if you're a Toledo fan right now. You know, this is a passing situation for Kenyon Milton, but he's been pretty good so far in finding open guys.
And he's done pretty well scrambling, too. He's taken a couple of short sacks, but he's also picked up some yards on the ground. They're going to come out in the pistol formation. Got 3 receivers top of the screen, although they'll motion one to the bottom. That's the tight end, Jacob Moore. Play fake, thrown off his back foot, caught, but coming back and stepping out of bounds is the walk-on Victor Bowling. It's a 5-yard pickup, going to be 2 yards short of the first. They're going for it again.
They don't care.
They're 2 for 2 on 4th downs. They're going to go for it again from the 43-yard line. Blitz coming, and Milton tries to run, but he gets wrapped up and brought down, loss of 4. So finally the luck runs out for the Toledo Rockets.
Well, there's just nowhere for him to go there. He has nowhere to throw the ball. Nobody gets open for him, so he has to just take off, and he just runs into a wall of humanity there. Dan Schultz big on that play.
So Florida State going to start with good field position here. Best of the night, 46-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Vidar Loon, fighting hard but got nowhere to go. And he's going to get dropped for a loss of 2.
All right, and you know, again, they bring the pressure. They bring several guys into the backfield trying to keep a handle on Loon, because I think if Toledo right now, the way they look on defense is I think they want to try to shut the run game down if they can and try to force Adonis Jackson to pass them.
And Jackson tries to run there, but he is brought down quickly by Aaron Heil. And only a 1-yard pickup. Long 3rd and 11 coming up here for Florida State.
Aaron Heil threw him aside like a sack. That was crazy looking to me.
Aaron Heil, the 4-star linebacker, definitely brings some talent. Jackson going to throw this one, looking for the sideline. And that one is broken up by Mick Beverly. And it looks like to be a 3-and-out for Florida State.
A 3-star freshman cornerback, Mick Beverly, is in the right place at the right time to knock that thing away. Going to force a Florida State punt.
Punted from the 30 and fielded at the 17, and fighting hard up the middle. Adam Fuller will pick up 11 on that punt. So Toledo up 14-6, a little bit past halfway through the second quarter, going back to work.
Going back to work. You know, they didn't find any success the last drive, so they're going to go for see if they can get the ball moving again here.
Ball the 29-yard line, the best field position of the night for Toledo, and they're still winning 14-6. Pass over the middle. Fuller makes the grab for a gain of 5.
Fuller just runs that kind of little angle hitch route and turns around right there. And that's a base. That's what he's supposed to do, is pick up those 5 yards. He's getting underneath his own.
Milton dropping back to pass again. Now he's going to take off and scramble, but he gets wrapped up and brought down there. Nowhere to go as Chester Abbott, the walk-on, gets the sack for a loss of 1.
Well, Abbott, number 90, big 93 there, just slides off his block when he sees Milton take off. Does a good job keeping his eyes up because Milton had a lot of grass in front of him there.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6 here from the 33. Toledo already 3 for 6 on third downs, so doing pretty well there. They got Fuller in the backfield, 4 receivers, 3 bottom of the screen. Milton going to throw it over the middle, and that one is batted away by Ben Cole. And for the first time tonight, we're going to see, theoretically, yes, first time we're going to see Toledo punt.
Okay, so Toledo does have a punter. That's been confirmed. But now Milton threw a bad ball on third down right there. There were a couple of Seminoles, Ben Cole being one of them there in coverage.
Return here by Matthew Moyer, only able to get 6, so great job there by the Toledo special teams to limit their return. And you look at the yards here, 172 yards for Toledo, only 102 for Florida State. Still a lot of game left, though. They're only up by 8. Florida State will see what they can do here right before the end of the half. First and 10 here as they start this drive from the 31. 4th drive of the night for the Seminoles. Pass over the middle. That one's caught by Pettyjohn, who picks up 7.
All right, Pettyjohn does a good job catching that in traffic. Nice 7-yard pickup on first down by Florida State. For Adonis Jackson, he's 6'9", passing so far. Not known for his arm, more of a running guy.
Boone comes in motion. They use him as a decoy on the read option. Jackson takes it up the middle, and he'll pick up 6 and moves the chains.
Good play there by Adonis Jackson, cutting it back inside, getting what he needs for the first down. They're going to try to run this clock a little bit. They don't want to give Toledo the ball back. They'd like to score here if they can because they'll get the ball back first in the second half.
Toby Scott picking up his 6th tackle there. First and 10. Jackson back to pass, got time, throws to the left. That one is caught. Spinning out of bounds is James Bays, who picks up 6.
Well, Bays does a good job of hauling that one in, but Toledo, Johnny on the spot right there to knock him out of bounds.
2nd and 4 now. Play fake. Jackson throws to the right. That one's caught by Bays again. Only going to get 1 there. As the tackle made by Trey Washington is going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Well, I'll tell you what, this third down is a big play right now at this point in the game for both teams. Florida State really needs to convert. Toledo would love to get a stop.
Jackson going to try to take off and run, but he runs into a wall of rockets. And he is dropped for a 5-yard loss. Aaron Heil getting credit for that one. And Toledo gets the stop, going to force Florida State to punt.
Well, I tell you what, nobody wants to run into a wall of rockets, Mike. That's just not something you want to have happen.
No, usually not.
No, I mean, it's
unless you're the Homelander.
Well, yeah, he doesn't worry about walls of rockets at all, but, or a mortal man.
Yeah. We were talking about the Netflix show, or the Amazon Prime show, The Boys. No, it is Netflix, right?
No, it's Amazon Prime, yeah.
That punt goes into the end zone. So 1:46 to play, and Toledo's going to come out and start this one from the 20. And boy, what a debut they've had. Milton, he's taken a couple of sacks, but he's also got a couple of touchdowns. 1 throwing, 1 rushing. He's got his team leading 14-6. They struggled a little bit since their opening couple of drives, but they still got the lead, and they got an opportunity to add some more here before the half.
Oh, we got 1:46 and 3 timeouts. The Seminoles we see on the graphic there, they've had 4 hurries and a couple of sacks, but
5 sacks.
5 sacks, excuse me. But Toledo, they've got to just be safe with the ball here. They can't make mistakes, especially this deep in their own territory. Milton's going to pass here, and he goes over the middle, finds Derek Mangum, who picks up 11 for the first down. Mangum. I'm going to mess that up all year.
Mangum PI.
Mangum PI.
First and 10 to look with the 7th tackle. Low snap there. Milton going to throw it to the left. That one is caught as Morris Mueller picks up 4.
Morris Mueller with the big catch there on first down. Now it's 2nd and 6.
We got some interesting characters on this Toledo offense. Milton back to pass again. Going to throw that one to the left towards the sideline. And Baldwin starts outside, cuts back inside, looking for some more yards. Not able to get much, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I think I would like to see him just keep that north and south and try to pick a few extra, shorten this 3rd down.
Ben Cole, 7th tackle. Milton, 17-20. To start his Toledo career. Back to pass here, 3rd and 6. Going to take a shot to the right and overthrows his receiver by about 10 yards. And Toledo will have to punt.
Champ Taylor's just good in coverage there. Doesn't let his man get off of the bump and run type coverage. And the receiver just never able to get there.
Good field position, most likely upcoming here for Florida State as they get one more drive here to end the half. That return, Moyer fighting, and he's going to pick up 15 on that return. So 55 seconds to play, and Florida State Going to start this drive from the 43, their second best field position of the night.
Yeah, and Florida State, they, again, would really like to get points going into the half here.
Well, they go with that draw play and nothing doing on that one as that gets bottled up for a loss of 2. Didn't see who made the tackle on that one. 2nd and 12 now. Jackson throwing over the middle and looking for Matthew Boyer, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 12.
And Aaron Howlett got a hand on that one, it looked like. Was able to knock it away.
3rd and 12. Florida State only 2 for 6 on 3rd downs tonight. Struggling in that area. This one not going to be easy. They move James Bays out into the slot on the left. Jackson's got to dump it off to the left and fighting through the first tackle. Picking up the first down is Elijah Thomas.
Well, when I saw Elijah Thomas get that head of steam rolling and there being one guy between him and the first down marker, you kind of had to bet on Thomas on that one, and he was able to pull it off.
Shotgun 2 split backs now. 41 seconds on the clock. Throw to the right and caught on the sideline. Pettyjohn picks up 21.
Oh, nice little corner route thrown to the outside there, and Pettyjohn able to haul it in. Toledo is trying to get as much pressure as they can with their defensive line, and they've done a decent job of it so far tonight. But still, they're not getting to Jackson as often as I'm sure they'd like.
Jackson back to pass. Going to take off and run. Got some room. Slides across the 15 as Trey Washington was closing in. That'll be a gain of 8 and they'll hurry up to the line.
Yeah, they're going to try to rush this, see what they can do. Try to get points in there. Try to get in the end zone.
Jackson going to dump that one off to the right. Caught by Toloke. Spins through 2 tackles. Down to the 1. 1st and goal, Florida State.
All right, hurrying up. Trying to get back to the line. Would not be surprised to see Toloke up the middle here.
Well, they're going to snap it and try to pass, and Jackson's going to scramble 2 yards for the touchdown. Now, will they go for 2 and try to tie it?
No, I don't think they will this early, Mike. I think they'll kick the field. I think they'll take the extra point. Let it be a 1-score deficit. But I'm not sure. Tom Pence may have something up his sleeve here. Now they're going to kick it.
So they will kick it here and try to make it a 14-13 game, and that one is good. So 13-14 with 11 seconds left. And I suspect unless we see a big return, that's how we're going to go to the half.
I expect the same thing, and we'll see Florida State get the ball to start the second half.
That is also correct. So that touchdown was big for Florida State, although we do get a big return. 4 to the outside, brought down at the 41, a 59-yard return. And they got one shot at the end zone, it looks like.
Oh, boy. I tell you what, 4 seconds on the clock. They're going to trot out, the receivers here. Chunk it deep and see what happens.
Milton getting pressure, just gets rid of it, but he gets hit as he throws it. And that one gets picked off by Elijah Toro. So it doesn't wind up hurting him, although that hit that he took on that throw might hurt a little bit.
Yeah, and you can't let that one get to you, to any quarterback. Can't let that get to him at the end of the half on a throw like that. You're just trying to force the ball down the field, and there are going to be a lot of defenders back there. Those things can happen. As it stands, though, Toledo's going into the half with a 1-point lead.
Well, it's shocking to some. 14-13, Toledo's got the lead. They looked really good early on, but now Florida State starting to find their rhythm a little bit. They've closed the gap. They're only down 1. They're going to start with the ball in the second half. If you're Toledo, are you a little bit worried now?
I don't. Toledo has been playing with such reckless abandon tonight. I mean, we've seen them punt twice. Earlier in the game, they didn't see a 4th down that they didn't like. I don't know if it's worried is the right job. I think if I'm Toledo, I might feel pretty good about the spot I'm in right now, Mike, simply because, again, you were 17.5-point underdogs. You're coming into a hostile environment here at Doak Campbell, and at the half, you've got a 1-point lead on a Cfsl playoff team from last season. So I don't think worried comes in. I think you might have some more belief about you that you can pull this off.
Well, looking at it overall, pretty close.
Yes.
Are the stats. Toledo with the slight edge of both passing and rushing. They do have the 1 turnover, and that could come back to bite them. We'll see how it winds up turning out. But, again, a very good debut for Toledo so far through 1 half of football. Can they keep it up for an entire half? That's going to be the question. They don't have a lot of talent. As we talked about, one of their wide receivers is suspended. So they've only got one star level receiver and a tight end. We're going to see if that depth starts to hurt them a little bit in the fourth quarter. Obviously, Florida State being a playoff team has dealt with this a little bit more. Can they take control here in the second half? We'll find out as we get underway.
Back to return.
This one fielded a yard deep and taken by Moyer across the 25 and across the 30 down to actually Pettyjohn, excuse me, as he gets a nice return to start this for Florida State. They're going to start at the 33.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have to see if this Toledo defense can show what they did earlier and be able to try to slow this run attack down.
Hand off here to Vidar Loon, bounces off the first tackle, but then gets caught from behind there. As I believe that was Justin Doran making the tackle.
Yeah, I believe it was. It was, and he took the worst of it, but Loon felt that too when they collided.
And off the Loon, stiff arms through Aaron Heil, but then brought down after a pickup of only 3. So a quick third down coming up here for Florida State.
3rd and 6, and again, Toledo getting back to what they were doing early in the game. They're bringing more than one guy to try to get to Loon when he takes off.
Steve MacArthur with his 6th tackle there. Halfback screen just gets rid of it as Doran closes in, and Vidar Loon gets brought down there by P.J. Brooks. The corner going to be short of the first down marker. And that's going to be a 3 and out to start the half for Florida State.
P.J. Brooks was hanging on for dear life right there, trying to keep him from getting that first down marker, and he did exactly that. Great play there by the cornerback.
Return here by Fuller, going to get out to the 35, an 11-yard return. So we'll see what Toledo can do. They started off great, getting touchdowns on their opening 2 drives. But then they slowed off a little bit. Their last 3 drives, rather, a 3 and out, a 4 and out, and an interception. Hand off to Adam Fuller here as he'll start this drive, picking up 3.
All right, 3 yards is Allen, never satisfied. The AD for Michigan says 3 yards every place, keeping you right on track.
Well, except when you get the 4th and 1, but they go for it on 4th and 1, so why not? Delton got bunched to the right, going to drop back to pass here, goes over the middle, and that one's going to fall incomplete. A long 3rd down coming up here for the Rockets.
Well, does a good job getting a hand in there. He tried to thread the needle, Milton did, but there were too many Seminoles around.
Milton dropping back to pass, 4-man rush, goes over the middle and leads his receiver too much, and that's going to be incomplete. Quick 3 and out for Toledo, and they're going to have to punt it back.
Yeah, and Milton's going to wish he had that one back because he had his guy coming across on the slant route. He was open. He just overthrew that ball. Forces the punt. Florida State going to get the ball back.
Somewhat short punt, going to be fielded at the 24 as Moyer takes that back. Nice return, 16 yards, his longest of the night, and Florida State's going to start at their own 41.
All right, Florida State, wants to get this offense rolling a little better like they had it late in the first half.
Bring the receiver in motion. Jackson uses him as a decoy as he takes it up the middle, and he'll start this drive with a gain of 3.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of gadget plays this season from Florida State running the scheme that they are. We're going to see a lot of those wide receiver orbits and motions and things like that.
Jackson going to drop it back, hand it off on the draw play. Loon fights through the first tackle, and he'll pick up 7 in the first down.
Yeah, and that's a good play there by Florida State to pick up the first. Trey Washington that's his 5th tackle tonight.
Washington having a nice debut. The strong safety for Toledo. 1st and 10. Here, ball out to the 48. Another draw play coming up. Loon fights through the first tackle, fights through. No, he fumbles the ball, but it's recovered by Florida State. Gene Pettyjohn coming up with it.
Yeah, that's a fortunate bounce right there for Florida State, but you got to give them credit. They get on the ball, they hustle. Pettyjohn does a good job recognizing that and jumps on it. So
I'm not sure if it was a fumble. It might come back, so he might not get the extra yards. We'll see. Ooh, I don't know.
That's bang bang.
Can't tell from that angle. The first angle, well,
that knee's down.
I don't know. It's hard to tell from there. I think it could go either way.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So they do call it down, so they don't get the extra yards on it. It is going to be a 7-yard pickup and 2nd and 3.
All right, 2nd and 3, and that saves Toledo a few yards.
And off to Lope, going to the left. He's got a first down plus more. He gets 11 and a Florida State first down.
All right, and Florida State doing what they want to do now on offense, utilizing the run game and just trying to overpower this Toledo Rockets defense.
Read option, Jackson keeping himself, going up the middle, gets inside the 25 with a pickup of 7. And now the run game, like you said, Matt, really starting to work for Florida State.
Well, we've seen it happen time and time again. These big power backs just get better as the game goes on. Well, Toledo, you know, they're bringing a lot of guys, but it gets harder and harder to tackle these big dudes after a while.
And off, Lund cuts it up the middle, gets inside the 20 down to the 15 with a gain of 8 and another first down.
Yeah, and Aaron Howell, you know, that's a good example. Howell comes in and has position, tries to wrap him up, and Lund is able just to shake him off. You know, that's what happens in this game.
And off Lund, going to the outside, gets met and driven backwards, only going to pick up 1 as Trey Washington makes the tackle.
Well, Washington does a good job of hanging on to him and able to use some of that momentum he had to carry him down. 2nd and 9 for Florida State.
Ball on the 15-yard line. Jackson in the shotgun. Tight end is offset. They're going to bring Moyer in motion, rather. And Jackson keeps it himself, but that one doesn't go very far. They only pick up 1, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
And Oliver Dunham, the middle linebacker there, does a good job dropping him backs for no gain.
3rd and 9, just inside the 15. Lund offset to the left of Jackson. They bring the tight end in motion. They go up a halfback screen. Lund makes the catch, getting pursued, and he is pushed out of bounds by Toby Scott, and it's going to be 4th down.
All right, well, 4th down. We're going to see the field goal unit come on. Sir Johnson going to try to give his team their first lead of the night.
A 27-yard field goal attempt. And that one is up and good. So Florida State does have their first lead, 16-14 here midway through the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you know, and Florida State is fought their way back into this game. We're down 14-3 at one point, now up 16-14. Toledo needs to find a way to get their offense back on track if they want to pull off a big upset, you know, and you know, kind of be the Cinderella team, you know, for this win here in week 1.
Well, they haven't been able to score since the first play of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to put together an established drive here. We'll see if they can. Play fake there, roll out by Milton. He's going to keep it himself, getting pursued. Spins out of the tackle from Rob Money, and then Kevin Watts hits him and brings him down after a gain of 7.
And how many times do we see guys spin out of a tackle from Rob Money? Because, you know, Money's one of the more solid linebackers in the league, had 56 tackles, 10 for a loss last season. And Milton able to spin away from him. And Watts comes in and cleans him up, but it's 2nd and 3.
Well, those 56 tackles don't sound like a lot, except when you consider that he's playing next to Akuma Toledo. And you got Kevin Watts back there taking some of those tackles. 2nd and 3 here, I formation, tight end comes in motion. Milton back to pass, Blitz coming, checks it down to the right. And a walk on Chris Thompson to get dropped for a loss of 2.
Yeah, there was coverage there the whole time. That was actually a pretty dangerous pass. That number 1 there didn't go after it. Had been told to try to jump that route.
Well, I think he had time there, but Ben Cole just reacted so quickly and made the play. So 3rd and 4 now. We'll see if they can avoid going 3 and out here. They go over the middle. That one is caught by Victor Bowling, 10 yards and a first down.
All right, Victor Bowling, wide receiver 4 on the Toledo depth chart and a walk-on, gets him the first down.
Well, outside of Richard Miles and Skyward Baldwin, they're all walk-ons catching passes.
They are.
Unless Adam Fuller catches one,
or Skyward,
of course. Yeah. Baldwin coming in motion here. And they're going to go triple option. Cole gets in there to break that one up. And it's going to be a loss of 3.
Well, Cole does a good job there, you know, coming off the edge. He doesn't let that triple option get going at all. Milton never had a chance on that play.
Ball at the 42-yard line, 2nd and 13 here for Toledo. Pistol formation, 3 wide for the Rockets. Milton going to drop back. What's coming? Going to dump it off to the left, but Jacob Moore not able to hold on to it. And it's going to bring up a long 3rd down.
Yeah, and this is not where you want to be if you're Toledo, obviously. They're 4 for 10 on 3rd down conversion. Started pretty hot on 3rd down, and since they've fallen on hard times.
3rd and 13. Martin back to pass. 4-man rush. Aaron and out deep to the left. He's got a receiver. Caught Richard Miles down to the 10. Big play for Toledo.
Okay, Richard Miles just breaks the coverage wide open. Gets by Elijah Toro there. Sorry, the ball perfectly thrown, and Toro tries to drop him, can't do it, and Watts has to drag him down from behind with a touchdown save and tackle. The Rockets are in business again, Mike.
1st and 10 from the 10, 42-yard pass play, longest play of the night for either team. And a roll out to the left for Milton, going to throw it for the end zone and off of the hands of the receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, and hit him in the hands. You know, Milton going to have words with that guy if they don't get a touchdown off this drive.
Janelle Ritter says Milton better than Mahomes. Well, he's off to a good start. Going to take off and run here, puts his head down, fights hard, down to the 2. And it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Milton takes off and runs. Kind of surprised me he took off so quick there.
Well, I suspect that they're going to go for it if they don't get it, based on history from this game. 3rd and 1, pistol formation, 2 tight ends out there. Receiver coming in motion. Milton's going to pass. Now he'll take off and run. He's got some room to the outside. Touchdown, Toledo. And they go back out in front.
All right, and Milton takes off, and Florida State just kind of gets frozen there. They don't know if he's going to try to throw a little lob pass, what's going to happen. And Milton can basically just walk into the end zone at that point. And they're going for 2, Mike. They're going for 2.
Well, why not? Try to go up by 6. I don't understand it, but whatever. Pass over to the left, caught, and Baldwin not going to be able to get in there. So no points on the 2-point conversion, but they still have a 4-point lead here with 2:40 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Well, yeah, and I feel like Milton got a little impatient there. He had a guy come across the back of the end zone who was coming open. Felt like he got rid of that one a little quick. Maybe he felt some pressure that I didn't see.
DJ says Milton is amazing. That's your quarterback. As the return here for Florida State by Pettyjohn gets out to about the 27. And what a story the Toledo Rockets have been. As Kenyon Milton, pair of touchdown runs. He's got a touchdown pass as well. And he's given everything and more that this Florida State defense can handle. He's got Toledo out in front 20-16 right now. And Florida State, they don't have to score here, but you kind of want to answer back.
Yeah, you know, you want to answer back. You've looked better. Your offense has started to find a rhythm. But now here in the second half, Toledo has started to find their defensive rhythm a little bit more than they had in the second quarter.
Jackson throwing that one, but Cornelius leaked the walk on there to pat it away. Dangerous pass there to open this drive for Florida State.
Yeah, again, Adonis Jackson, he underthrows that one a little bit. Could have been a way worse result for the Seminoles.
And they go halfback screen to Vidar Loon, and he gets bottled up and brought down Steve MacArthur there, and it's going to bring up a long 3rd and 9.
I'll tell you what, MacArthur hit him like he was fired out of a cannon. Toledo, these long 3rd downs, man, they're making it hard on this Florida State team.
Only 3 for 9 on 3rd downs tonight is Florida State. Pressure coming. Jackson trying to scramble. He loses the ball. Bays comes up with it, but it's going to be a loss of 5, and Florida State's going to go 3 and out.
I tell you, a lot of speechless people right now, I think, because I don't think anybody expected to see this kind of performance out of Toledo tonight. I didn't, you know, and I tell you what, they brought it so far. They're holding a 4-point lead and getting the ball back.
Yeah, not only are they doing pretty well offensively, they're also doing excellent defensively. And Florida State going to have to come up with an answer here, as that one is going to be returned to midfield, and that's where Toledo's going to start. Best field position of the night for either team, as they're going to start here at midfield.
Yeah, and someone needs to check on Adam Fuller because he got hit so hard on that punt return. I don't know if – I think he's lined up. He's okay.
Well, Milton going back to work here on Florida State side of the field. Throws it over to the left, and that was dropped by Derek Mangum, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, Mangum not able to haul that one in. It's in his hands, but that's what happens with these walk-ons sometimes, man.
3 receivers to the top of the screen now as they come out in the pistol. Going to hand it off. Fuller trying to go outside, cuts back inside, and he puts Elijah Toro on skates, but still only able to pick up 1.
That was a decent run there by Fuller. He shows some good moves. Just not able to get a lot of production out of it. 3rd and 9 for the Rockets.
Toledo is 6 for 12 on 3rd downs tonight, but can they convert this long one? Milton back to pass, throws it underneath. Baldwin not able to hold on to it. And a 3-and-out here for Toledo. Their third of the night. They're going to have to put it away.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was just I didn't like that play very much on third down. Baldwin had some room to run, but you need to throw it past the sticks. Toledo punts back to Florida State, giving Florida State a chance to get the lead back.
Only a 6-yard return there for Moyer. So good coverage once again by the Toledo special teams. And Florida State going to start this one in their worst field position of the night, starting at their own 19-yard line. Trailing by 4, 1:09 to go here in the third quarter. Tight end coming in motion. They're going to hand this one off on the counter play. Loon gets bottled up and dropped, but he does pick up 4.
Yeah, the first hit comes through. Loon does a good job trying to hold on to his bounce. He does a good job picking up 4 yards there, but again, Toledo is sending guys in to stop this run if they can.
And off to Loon again, and he gets bottled up, nowhere to go. And Justin Doran in there to stop that one along with Robert Crone, who gets credit for the tackle. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Robert Crone's in chat tonight. He spoke up several times, agging on his Toledo Rocket defensive line. So it's nice to see him in chat.
3rd and 7. Adonis Jackson back to pass, going to take off and run. Looking for some room, but got nothing as Steve MacArthur comes up with the tackle. And another 3-and-out for the Seminoles. Their 4th of the night, and they'll have to punt.
Okay, and let's just talk about this for a minute, Mike, because someone just mentioned it in chat. There's been a lot of talk about the MAC this year, and the team that most people have tried to talk about is Bowling Green. There's also been a lot of talk about Northern Illinois because they both got very, high-level squads. Toledo's not someone anybody's mentioned.
No.
In the offseason. And here we are in week 1. They're going against a playoff team, and they've got a lead right now.
Yeah, they've looked very good. Hand off to Adam Fuller, having a tough time getting going there, and he's going to start with no gain.
And I think that this game should be a lesson for all the Cfsl ADs.
Well, we'll see how it turns out. That's the end of 3. Toledo holding on to a 4-point lead. Can they pull the upset? We'll find out when we come back. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube Live. Start of the 4th quarter. 2nd down here. Milton's going to throw it to the right. That one is caught, turning upfield. Morris Wheeler picks up 10, and it's going to be a 3rd and 1.
Picks up a good block there. Not able to spring him to the first, and brings up a nice short 3rd down.
Milton 21 of 32. Very efficient night. Kumatalote picking up his 9th tackle. And they're going to go triple option here, but Milton gets bottled up and brought down. Nothing doing there. Gene Holt coming up with the tackle, and it's going to be 4th and 5.
Yeah, and I don't know. This is kind of no man's land for Toledo right here. I don't know if this is not really field goal territory, so yeah, they're going to go for it.
Walk-on coming up with a big play, but Toledo for the 4th time tonight going for it on 4th down. Empty backfield here for Milton. Gutsy calls here tonight. So far it's been working out pretty well for him. Milton's going to take off a run. Got one man to beat, and he's got the 1st down and more inside the 25. What a play there by Kenyon Milton.
I said it going into this quarter that this needs to be a lesson. Now, whoever wins this game, it needs to be a lesson for CFSL AD that, we don't need to take these MAC teams lightly.
No, definitely not. Taking them lightly will put you in this kind of situation.
And I don't know what Tom Pence's position was on this game. I'm sure he did his work, and
well, I know what position Akuma Talok plays. It's been a linebacker.
Yeah.
And Adam Fuller is very aware of him right now after that big hit.
Well, he should be, because Akuma Talok has kind of been beating up on Adam Fuller all night long.
The All-American last season is playing at an All-American level again tonight. Tight end coming in motion. Martin dropping back, 2nd and 9. Going to throw it to the left. On the sideline making the catch is Robert Harley, and it's going to be 3rd and 4.
All right, 3rd and 4 here. Toledo well into field goal range. The field goal would give them a 7-point lead, but you got to imagine they want to try to get 2 score if they can.
Milton going to pass, going for the corner route in the end zone, but leads him a little bit too much. Harley not able to come up with it. And Robert Harold's going to come on for the 2nd time tonight, trying to kick a 34-yard field goal.
Right, and and that's a safe play here. We've seen Toledo go for it 4 times on 4th down, but here, take the points. to where that if Florida State does get a touchdown, all they're doing is tying it up on you. They're not taking the lead. So 7-point game here. Big kick from Toledo, and this is going to be. I feel like this might be a big defensive. This is a big defensive possession.
Well, big return down the right side as Jordan Lee breaks free there for a 52-yard return on his first return of the night. So great field position coming up here for Florida State as they're going to start at the Toledo 47-yard line. Jackson can hand it off to Loon, who takes it up the middle, fighting hard, and he will pick up 7.
Well, and this is exactly what Florida State needed, was the big return, flip the field, get good field position for themselves here. Gives them a little bit of momentum too. Again, they're only down 7. And they figured out at this point Toledo's going to try to. Toledo's playing to win, so you got to expect some urgency out of Florida State here.
Triple option. They pitch it to Ethan Thomas, and he gets out to the outside, or Elijah Thomas rather. He picks up 9 and a first down.
All right, nice play there by Adonis Jackson. Does a good job pitching the ball. I said it before, the speed of Florida State may start to manifest itself, especially here in the fourth quarter.
Well, in the fatigue, we'll see how that plays a role as this game goes along as well, especially with big Vidar Loon carrying the ball. Loon's going to get it there. A little bit untimed there, mistimed as Matthew Moyer runs into him, slows him down, and he'll only pick up 1.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a broken play there. He didn't want to be able to get out of the chute like he wanted to.
Steve MacArthur, 11 tackles in his debut. Great game by the Toledo linebacker. Toledo getting the handoff here, trying to go to the outside, and he gets wrapped up and brought down by Oliver Dunham.
Yeah, Toledo's done a really good job tonight of trying to contain this run game. They're doing a good job bringing multiple guys and putting Florida State in long third downs.
Yeah, they're only 3 for 11 on third down, so Toledo's done a great job. Long third downs and keeping them, or getting them off the field on third down. Pass over the middle. That one going to be a first down as Gene Pettyjohn picks up 13. Big first down there for Florida State.
Yeah, Pettyjohn does a great job right there at snagging that. Knows exactly where he needs to run it on the route and pick up the first.
4th trip inside the red zone for Florida State tonight. They got a touchdown and a pair of field goals. That pass over the middle and off of the hands of Pettyjohn, not able to bring that one in, and it'll be second down.
All right, Toledo right now would love nothing more than try to hold them to a field goal, but Florida State, man, they got to step on the gas here.
Jackson back to pass, going over the middle, caught by Loon, who will pick up 8 before he's brought down by Toby Scott. And it's going to be a short 3rd and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. This is well within Florida State's wheelhouse for that option game that they like to run.
Toby Scott with 9 tackles tonight. Nice game by him as well. Elijah Thomas coming in motion. They're going to set him up in the backfield. They'll hand it off, though, to Loon, who goes right up the middle. And I thought into the end zone. Somehow they said he did not get in.
Yeah, I thought he was there, but they didn't give it to him. I expect to see him again, though.
Toloke's going to get the carry here, and he gets in for the touchdown. So now Florida State a point after away from tying this one up.
Absolutely. We're back basically to 0-0, if you want to call it that. This is, the next one to score likely wins this game, in my opinion. And, either way, that 17.5-point spread is not looking like it's going to happen.
No, I don't think there's any way. So
Squiddy should pack his bags.
Yeah, Squiddy, pack your bags. You're headed to Toledo next season. So congrats on that. As Adam Fuller taking it on the outside, got a little bit of room to run. Sir Johnson, the kicker, can't get him. And still on his feet. And he's going to take it to the house. 103-yard kick return by Adam Fuller. The 3rd kick return touchdown we've had in 2 nights of action.
Wow. Fuller, I thought Toloke was going to get him. Toloke had him there on the sideline, it looked like, and Fuller able to break free of the All-American middle linebacker and take it down the sideline for the touchdown. And just like that quick, Toledo's back up 7.
What a game we have here as Toledo keeping the pressure on Florida State here at home. As we see Pettyjohn take that one back 29 yards. 30-23. Toledo with the lead, but can they get Florida State off the field here?
I don't know anymore in this game. This is so different than what I thought. Well,
read option. Jackson's got lots of room. One man to beat to the 30, 20.
Yeah.
They're not going to get him. Adonis Jackson, 70 yards and a touchdown.
If this is what this is going to turn into, Mike, I don't know if I can deal with it because, big plays back-to-back. Kickoff return by Fuller, and then we see Adonis Jackson break loose. And when you give that man that much space, you're probably not going to catch up to it.
What a series of plays. Kick return for a touchdown and a one-play 70-yard touchdown for Adonis Jackson. Boom, boom. The first game started with back-to-back interceptions. This one closing with back-to-back touchdowns. Tie game 30-30. What is going to happen? We do not know. Toledo going to field it at the goal line. Fuller looking for another return, trying to get to the outside. But was that Peter or Luke that made the tackle?
It looked like it. I didn't. No.
Surely Vidar Luke's not out there on special teams. Either way, what a game we've got going. Toledo 30, Florida State 30, 4:33 to go. And Toledo's going to start this drive from their own 27. Milton's going to hand that one off. And Brian Lewis, the walk-on, is going to get dropped for a loss of 2.
Yeah, just didn't have anywhere really to go right there. Been told his third tackle for loss. Going to bring up second and 12 for the Rockets.
Tomahawk chop in full effect here at Dope Campbell. Second and 12. Milton in the pistol, brings his tight end in motion, going to the right. The lefty stands, throws to his left. That one is caught. Bowling picks up 8. That's going to be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, and Bowling turns around and has to run into Akuma Taloke and Kevin Watt at this. Yeah, that's boy.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the CFSL, right? We say that every year for these new guys coming in. Don't really necessarily know what they're getting into, and well, we found out there are some hard hitters in this league. 3rd and 4. Can Toledo convert and keep the improbable possible? Hand up the middle, but Lewis not going to get there. Going to be 4th and 1, and I can't expect Toledo's going to go for it.
Surely not. No, they're going to punt. They're going to play it safe.
Punt is away, and that one is out of bounds. So 1st and 10 here from the 34-yard line for Florida State. 3:35 to play. And they got an opportunity to take the lead here. Jackson's going to keep it himself, going to the outside, but Doran's going to make the tackle after a pickup of 4.
They do a nice job of slowing him down that time. That big 70-yarder, that really upped
his yards
Adonis
per carry.
Jackson. Yeah, his yards per carry. That 70-yarder helps a lot.
He's over 100 yards tonight. 2nd and 6. Jackson back pass. 4-man rush. Steps up. Throws to the right. On the sideline. What a catch. As Pettyjohn comes down with it. And that's a 1st down.
Pettyjohn was loving those corner routes, and Adonis Jackson is loving throwing them to him right now.
Great awareness on the sideline as he picks up the 1st. Ball down to the 39. 23-yard pickup. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Thomas coming in motion. They're going to hand it off to him. Or actually, Moyer, rather. And he tries to find some room there, but nothing happening. And he'll get just a gain of 1.
Well, again, Florida State trying to bring in more bodies, trying to confuse this Toledo Rockets defense. They do a good job of containing them right there, though.
2nd and 9. Jackson the pass, going to take off and scramble. Got a little bit of room. Fights his way up the middle. Fights through a couple of tackles, and he picks up 12 and a Florida State 1st down.
And Florida State getting into manageable field goal position right now. Right now what Toledo needs, they need a quick stop or they need a turnover because they need to have some time on the clock.
Yeah, either that or we're going to have to see if there's any magic in that left arm. And Milton, late pitch there by Adonis Jackson. Actually, didn't count that as a pass. No gain, though. It'll be 2nd and 10.
All right, 2nd and 10. Florida State, they know they feel like they're in makeable field goal range for Sir Johnson, so I don't see them taking any chances right here.
Boone getting the handoff, starts up the middle, cuts back to his left. He's got the 1st down, runs through the 1st man, down to the 14. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Florida State.
All right, 1st and 10, Florida State inside the 15-yard line.
Well, now it's getting to the point where Toledo's going to need to come up with a turnover because time is ticking down. Corner blitz coming, and Jackson just throws that one through the back of the end zone.
All right. You know, Jackson felt the pressure, had to just fire that one. I think he made the right call.
2nd and 10 here. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. Jackson can hand it off to Toledo, going up the middle, and he gets rowed down by Toby Scott. But it's a pickup of 9, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Huge third down play here for Toledo.
Yeah, if they give up the touchdown, well, if they give the touchdown, they still got some time, but it's going to be tough for him here. Empty backfield here for Jackson. He's going to throw it. Rolls right, throws for the back of the end zone, and that one goes after the Rocket mascot. Incomplete. 4th and 1, and they're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, and this is going to give Florida State a 3-point lead with about a minute and a half left. Toledo did not use any timeouts on defense that day.
The kick from Sher Johnson is good. 33-30. 1:26 left. Can Kenyon Milton lead them to glory?
Well, you know, he's going to have to find something in this passing game. You know, he's had a lot of long, sustained drives that they've got points off of. You know, he's got to find a way to get the ball down. Oh, and it's fumble.
Oh, and they fumble it on the return, and it's recovered by Florida State. Wow. Well, they're going to challenge it.
Previous play is under review.
P.J. Brooks, the corner, is the return man. He gets hit, and
that knee.
That is very close.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So play is reversed. No fumble there for Toledo. Last chance here. They're going to start with the ball on their own 30-yard line. 1:22 to play. Milton dropping back, going to take off and scramble, trying to run away from Cole, but he picks up the first down with a gain of 12.
All right, that'll stop the clock, allow the offense to reset.
First down.
Ball at the 41 now. Milton's got him lined up, taking a look at the defense. There comes the snap. Drops back, looks, fires it over the middle. That one is caught by Morris Mueller, and he's fighting hard for the first down, but won't get out of bounds after a pickup of 9.
All right, 2nd and 1 for Toledo here.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Mueller fought, like you said, to try to get that first down or to get out of bounds. Either one. Florida State did a good job not allowing either.
So the clock's going to continue to run here. And Toledo, if I was them, would hurry up. Nope, they're going to call a timeout. Ball at the 49-yard line. Exactly 1 minute to play here. Toledo trailing by 3. Ball on the Florida State side of the field. Play fake. Milton standing, going to fire it to the right, and that one is picked off. Thomas Cole jumps in front of that one, or Ben Cole rather, jumps in front of that one, picks it off. His 2nd interception in the last 2 seasons, and that should be all she wrote for the valiant upset attempt by the Toledo Rockets.
Yeah, and a great defensive play there by Cole. His 2nd pick, like you said, you know, and Florida State can basically just run this thing out if they want to.
Vidar Lund gets the handoff, and he picks up a short gain there. 2nd timeout taken by Toledo. They can't just run out the clock quite yet. So Toledo with a very outside shot. Nice play there. Oliver Dunham, the first man in, and they make the stop after no gain. So 48 seconds to go. They gotta run the play. They can't just steal it. They hand it off to Loon. He gets stopped. Tackle made. And Florida State, they're going to have to punt it away. Not much time left. If I was Florida State, I'd probably just punt it out of bounds because the hang time is probably going to run out the clock. But we'll see. Strange things have happened in this league. Toledo praying for something weird to happen. They're down by 3. Could their prayers be answered? Time ticking away. Sean Evans, the walk-on punter for Florida State, got to feel a little bit of pressure here. Doesn't want to make a mistake and allow a punt return for a touchdown to lose the game. The punt is off. It's straight down the middle. They're taking a chance by punting it. Fielded at the 9, trying to go outside. Nothing doing by Mick Beverly. And that is going to do it. Florida State holds on and wins this one by the skin of their teeth. A very valiant effort by the Toledo Rockets, but Florida State wins 33-30.
Well, it was a valiant effort by the Toledo Rockets, but you got to admire the stick to it is that Florida State had tonight to be in this kind of trouble and able to fight their way back into it and get the 3-point win. But I think the lesson here is that anybody who thought the MAC was a joke, maybe you need to think again.
Well, and this wasn't one of the teams that had the better recruiting classes in the MAC. So, is this an aberration or is this what we're going to see all season long? We do not know. But what we do know, we got more MAC action coming up tomorrow night. Wednesday night football continues. Eastern Michigan going to take their shot at an upset as they're going to take on Nebraska. And that'll be followed by the Florida Gators visiting the Ball State Cardinals. So if you like MAC action, tune back in tomorrow night. It's going to be another great night. For Matt, I'm Mike. We'll see you then.